at like the second trimester to make sure that you don't have that you can tolerate it. So I failed the test because they give you like this glucose, and I don't know how anybody passes because it's all pure sugar.
Yeah.
And so after an hour, they measure your glucose,
Yes.
and it was above.
You have to draw the blood every hour, half hour.
Yeah, so I failed the 1 hour test and I failed the 3 hour test.
Oh.
So then they said, okay, you have gestational diabetes. You need to go to this nutrition class. You can't eat bread or noodles or rice anymore. You can't eat sugar. There's fruits. I was like, what can I eat? Right? And I didn't really cook back then either. So it was really hard. And I'm Vietnamese, and all the food that we have is
Really, I know too.
It's noodles, rice, all the sauces have sugar. So it just was really hard.
Just show it up.
He's bringing more stuff.
Why did you park over here?
He parked at the church side.
Okay.
But I told him to move on.
I had a Chinese doctor. She told me, because I have edema, I have to stop fish sauce, soy sauce, and salt. And then I told her, I didn't tell her about oyster sauce. Said,
Yeah.
oh, you have to lessen, you cannot have. I said, I'd rather die.
Well,
How can you eat it?
so there are alternatives to regular white sugar, table sugar. There's this thing called Lakanto monk fruit.
Mine is, I'm salty.
Salty. Yeah.
I don't have diabetes, but I'm more.
Hypertension.
No,
High blood pressure?
cholesterol.
Cholesterol. Okay.
But you see my edema because of maybe
You retain
muscle.
water, liquid.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have salty taste, but I'm trying, a little bit.
Uh-huh.
Well, how can I taste the food?
Here's our chef.
And who parked in front of the church?
Why didn't you park here? I told you to go over here.
I totally went in the church too. Like, I went in there, I was like, E7, bingo.
All right. So he's here with the food.
I invited him over, by the way.
Yes. Okay.
Hi, everybody.
Hello.
My name is Travion.
I'm sorry. What's your name?
His name is Latravion Adams,
You can call me Trey for short if you like.
and we have the ladies from the orchard and gentlemen. So I've been telling a little bit them about me and why I'm doing healthy cooking because of my diabetes. I don't have diabetes anymore. First of all, is it okay if I record? Is it okay if you're on camera?
Yes. Yes. Don't send it to IRS.
I had to dig for my chef coat. You know what I mean? Well, we'll find me a little chef coat. You know what I mean? Just to do it.
So we're gonna show you guys how to do fettuccine Alfredo using fettuccine, but we're gonna also do it with zucchini noodles. Everybody have zucchini noodles? You haven't? Okay, you're in for a treat because we're gonna spiralize this.
What I'm gonna do, what I was thinking, looks like we have enough
So I
sauteed
have
hams.
the water heating up in your
Perfect.
thing.
Your chicken's still frozen.
No. I can push through it. I just wanted a little softer.
She has a son who is a bona fide chef.
I can cut through that actually. You know what I mean? It's game time.
All right, so introduce yourself.
Let me see if this works right. Like just,
All right. Introduce yourself.
I did already. My name. Hi, Wanda. How are you? My name is Latravion Adams.
How about your credit card number, bank account?
Mother's maiden name. If you get all of that, we go together. You know what I mean? For real. You gotta be my girlfriend. I give you all of that. You know what I
The
mean?
PIN number.
You know what I mean? All of that.
Okay, so first we're gonna wash our hands, right?
Exactly.
And these ladies
Yes.
are gonna be great sous chef.
You have any gloves?
I have. You want me to?
Mr. Barnabé, do you have guantes?
One is,
Gloves. I have lots of gloves at home.
hold on, let me have maintenance, because I'm not normally in this building, so hold on.
Not like I need them, but you know, if, you know,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go all pro. Let's do that one.
I have a tray here.
Perfect. You know what this is? This is chicken. Oh, look at this. Oh, yeah. Mine's got tools. Tools.
Yeah, I got the cleaver. You can't be an Asian cook without the cleaver, right? Sweet cleaver. Right? All right. Have you guys seen this? What is this? A spiralizer. Yes. So with the spiralizer, you can make zucchini turn to noodles. That is how
Oh,
we're
okay.
gonna do it.
I just,
My head, I can do it.
I know.
All right. So there's two sides. There's one with a flat side and there's one more serrated.
Okay.
So in order to make noodles, you would just sharpen it like a
This
pencil.
here, huh?
Yeah, like that.
I did the long one and the drink.
Yeah, so it comes out super long.
Oh, okay.
So you could cut it afterwards or you just keep going. It's very therapeutic. Does anybody want to try? You want to
Just
try?
go test.
Go.
Hi.
All right.
Sorry I can't be here, but
While
learn
you're-
something.
while you're here.
Okay, Monica.
All right.
We'll leave you some.
Yes, we're gonna making fettuccine Alfredo with
I
chicken.
know, I love it so much.
And we're making from scratch, so we have plenty of whipping cream to make the sauce. Would you like to try?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Already washed my hands.
Let her get her
Already
hands.
washed
You
my
got-
hands.
You did?
Yeah,
Well,
already
just do it.
did, at home.
Okay.
Already washed my hands.
Well, just do it anyways for the video
Yeah,
sake.
okay.
All right, go wash your hands because safety first.
There we go.
Because we'll be washing this after too, but you know, we want to practice good hygiene. We have towels here for you to use to clean yourself. So don't,
Right.
don't dry your hands on your butt. But then, that's what happened.
Isn't that the one we also got home?
Right. Yes, all of these come clean.
All right, so it looks like a little pencil, like a zucchini pencil, doesn't it? All right, here, come over here, my friend. You're gonna be.
Yes.
I don't want the camera.
Oh my God, you're a star, my friend.
Well, you might as well get in here.
Because we just see your hands. All right,
Okay.
there we go. Say
Oh
hi.
my gosh, I'm so big in camera.
All right, well, if it makes you uncomfortable, that's okay.
You're beautiful on camera. Put that camera back on him. Put it back on him.
All right.
He's a liar.
No, I'm not.
Look at that beautiful smile.
Look at that arms.
All right, you see the audience. Everybody say hi. Hi. So we're live on YouTube. You guys can catch the replay. Hi. All right, so we got Tess here. She did the spiralizer. So you can get this. You can get this on Amazon or any grocery store. They have like really fancy ones too, like KitchenAid attachment.
Okay.
You can go as cheap or as expensive as you want. Thank you.
It's okay.
Yeah, good. So this is a good workout for your arm.
Yeah. I have fibromyalgia, so.
Okay. All right, so we're gonna turn this back. So what I do
Okay.
is, you know, when you get to the end, you don't want to throw it away. You can still use it. Just chop it up into little dice, and you just throw it into the noodles or whatever for another dish.
Okay.
Has a different shape in food.
Huh?
Kind of gives you like a different texture than noodles when you bite into it.
Exactly.
So
So
it's
you,
kind of like you're eating a little meatball.
You can give me the leftover if you want.
You know, but a decent little dice. What we're gonna do is we're gonna garnish with sauteed. So make sure we're gonna build everything in pieces. Make sense? The chicken will be separate. Noodles, sauce will go over the top. We're gonna build this thing.
oh, you just put it.
Oh yeah, a little sauce.
salt and pepper.
Salt and
All
pepper.
right, so I'm just gonna
I'm
put the
wait to
extras
crank
here.
that up.
Okay.
While mine's talking about the zucchini, we're gonna talk a little bit about fettuccine. It looks like I have one fettuccine and one spaghetti. I can't believe this.
This is the recipe for
That's
homemade
okay.
Alfredo sauce. I don't know.
I cannot believe this. It's right in the same spot. I'm like, dude, where's the fettuccine? And I grabbed two. And I put spaghetti in.
Is that why? Yeah,
Super duper.
that's okay. We
Outstanding.
all make mistakes.
This was not my fault.
Anyways, talk about your noodles, please.
Let me one of these. So it's a force of habit for me. I always check. I'm like, okay, so what's the cook time on this thing? My noodles, chicken for me is a piece of cake. It sautés up pretty quick, depending on how high the fire is. Today we're going to be using olive oil. Everybody's familiar with olive oil, right?
Yes.
Olive oil has a high flash point. Do not burn your olive oil. Makes sense? You will lose all of its nutritional value if you burn olive oil. Olive oil has a very high flash point. Flash point means, say you're using canola oil. Canola oil will start burning before olive oil. High flash point.
So what do you want to use?
So we're gonna use a little butter for browning.
Yeah.
Then we're gonna add olive oil.
Okay.
That way we don't burn our olive oil. We use the butter to release the garlic. Get going here in a minute here. Let me get into some chicken.
Okay. So what are you gonna do to your chicken?
I'm gonna dice it. I'm a dicey dude.
Okay. So here's the chicken. And then we have the tray.
I'm a dicey dude. I'm a dicey dude.
You don't want to turn your back to the audience.
I don't know if this is it's good.
Hello, Miss Gina.
Hello. You want to come up in the front? There's room. We'll just move it or on the side here.
No, it's okay.
Okay. Because we're a small, intimate group, so come hang out. So you just arrived, we're just spiralizing zucchini. So we're gonna, it takes, like the attachment is faster. You just,
Now, you said something earlier. You said chicken is so frozen. Right? Now, me personally, chicken gets slammed, right? I can manage this thing. Make sense? However I want. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Leave it a little stiff, right? That way it doesn't slide all through your hand. Does that make sense? Cut this thing however I want.
so
Make it rain.
Are you doing diced chicken or how you do
I'm
your?
gonna dice it. I mean, wait a minute. How are we feeling? You want little fillets?
No, I think dice is good because it'll cook faster.
Yeah.
We are hungry.
Oh,
We're hungry, chef.
Close.
thank you.
I'm speaking for myself. I don't know about the ladies and gents here.
Where's that element? I have to keep up with my win.
All right.
Once hunger kicks in.
This is hot.
Oh, wow.
You're not ready for it.
That kicked up.
Yeah.
Okay, that works. I don't even think I need that. I don't even think I need that big of a.
No, but you
Actually, I do need it for my. I do
sorry.
need it for my chicken. Take our time. Take our time. That one.
I didn't eat breakfast. I don't know about you ladies and gents.
Is anybody like me that when you cook, you kind of aren't that hungry? My mom was the same way.
Do you sample or you just not hungry until after?
It's something about being around food. I cook because it's therapeutic. I cook because I don't want to buy fast food. I cook because I want to be healthy. But after I make this masterpiece, I kind of like, oh, I'll eat a little bit. I'll attack it later. Oh, I like these.
Nice and tight. All right. The tray. You close up.
My mom would cut everything like this. An onion, a potato, dice. Why? Because the kids can eat it. So there's a difference between kind of cooking in a restaurant and plating for kids, right? I'm from Louisiana. Everything that we do, if the kids don't eat it, what are we doing? I think I'm gonna do all of this. I think I'm gonna do all of this just to do it.
Yeah, we need leftovers.
I got you.
Come on.
I got you.
Already cooked breakfast and lunch, so.
I like her.
Seriously, we do want lunch.
Now we have to feed her.
Okay, so how long does a noodle take to cook?
7 to 8. Let's double
Okay.
check.
So this is why you invest in a fancy one if you want to make a lot of it, or you prep this ahead of time.
Are you going to go all noodles? I was just going to go dice zucchini on the side of the plate.
No, I'm gonna do because this is gonna cook down. It's
That's
not
not much.
that much. So we just want to have a taste so that you know, like the Alfredo sauce will go good with any type of noodle. So if you have diabetes, this is a good alternative. So you're getting double. What?
What does it say?
You can't see it.
You can't
You
really
need
see
your reading glasses.
it. I didn't bring my reading glasses.
Prep time 3 minutes. Cook time total 14 minutes. You didn't bring your reading glasses.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I don't read that.
I just got a pair of reading glasses.
Yeah.
Right? But it set, what it does is it sets a timer in my head. Does that make sense? One thing I don't do, I don't ruin pasta. I don't ruin rice.
So when you cook rice, you guys use rice cooker?
Yeah.
Do you have a rice cooker or you just stovetop it?
Stovetop it. Or eyeball like my mom. The rule of thumb is with rice, about 1 inch of water over the top. Bring it to a violent boil.
That's the Asian way.
Right?
Don't waste
Knuckle.
like this. That's right.
One knuckle, yeah.
Middle finger?
One digit,
Don't waste it. Just like this.
one digit.
All right.
So from there, you bring it to a very aggressive boil. Once
Am
it
I
starts
doing two
boiling,
packages?
yeah, because someone wants to take some home to their husband.
Yeah. Somebody loves that.
Where's the husband? Oh, what?
Nice. This is perfect. All you gotta do now
He's
is,
playing golf. Is he bringing you something back?
no. All she has to do now is go get beer. Oh, yeah, he's playing golf. That's a part of his routine. I mean, that's for him. You know what I mean? Let's help him bring it around the corner with a beer and
So
chicken
you mix-
fettuccine
You
Alfredo.
mix the spaghetti and the fettuccine.
Yeah, because somebody bought a mix of noodles.
I'm a little Miss Judgy over here. Look at her. Little Miss Food Critic over here.
Tell your doctor, ASAP for my eyeglasses.
So I have this thing for pasta. What do you call this thing?
I like
A slot thing?
Yeah.
Yes. Tea follow.
So,
Oh, put a little olive oil in it?
Yeah, she moves it. Yeah.
so when I'm boiling pasta, I'll push it down just so water can flow through the pasta. Okay?
Did you put salt and honey?
Already did.
Wow.
Oh, you put salt already?
Put salt in the water.
You wait at the ladies, come on now.
So,
We cook pasta even we're Asian, you know?
so you take your pasta spoon and just kind of press down. This will have water go in between each noodle.
This is a food and show, too, right? Entertaining. And a comedy show, too.
Anybody like to break their pasta? I don't.
No, I don't like to.
I kind of catch it and
Yeah.
it goes
I don't break
around.
it enough.
You just have to be patient, right?
That's it. That's
That's
it. I'm assuming.
That's why I have to cook every day of my life.
Does anybody want to try to spiralize? Maybe you want to wash your hands?
Well, we're dicing, aren't we?
No, we're spiralizing it.
Fair enough.
Towels, you dry your hands. And then, so just sharpen it like a pencil. So this side, this the noodles, the other side more like a sheet.
You know what I'm gonna do here? I'm gonna add a little water to this.
You add more water?
Yep.
Oh.
I wanna give the pasta space.
Like a pencil, exactly.
I wanna give the pasta space.
Oh,
So that it doesn't turn pasty.
that's fine. Good job. So see how long it gets? You can, so you can cut it and it gets stuck in the middle here, so you can cut it out. Yeah, just keep going.
I thought the
Yeah, so this is a very,
zucchini will be the
a
noodle.
couple dollars.
Hmm?
I thought the zucchini would be the
Are you
noodle.
done?
It can be. It can very well be.
And then like, if it gets too bushy, you can dice it, right, Trey? So,
I like dicey anyways. I have a whole idea.
so word sustainability, all the extra stuff that doesn't get spiralized.
I put the zucchini with corn, red pepper.
That's it. Butter, a little butter,
Yeah.
salt,
I
pepper.
have 3
Do you
cans.
put
Game time.
onion? Do you put onion?
You can put onion, you can put garlic, anything can go with it. You can do carrots if you wanted to. If I'm doing steak, or if I'm grilling steak or grilling chicken from barbecue, this is one of my go-tos. I just come with the vegetables right after that. Just add it in there.
It cooks
Start
fast.
dicing, saute it up, butter, salt, pepper. Boom, now I got my meat, my vegetables.
So you start first with the pen, then you start
You put
You'll see in a minute.
onion. Onion.
I'll go butter or olive oil, garlic, onion, right? Because they're cut smaller,
Use this same
right?
one.
Boom, boom, boom. I want to release those flavors
Put it
into
here
the
too. Or
oil.
anybody else want to work?
Whatever I add to that will garner that flavor profile. So are we ready to talk meat?
Yeah, let's do it.
And then we'll get into sauce and this will be done. Now that I have my pasta boiling, now it's game time. Does that make sense? Now it's game time. I have about 8 minutes. I have about 8 minutes till that's done. Can I get this sauteed? And can I get that sauteed in 8 minutes? Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm sauteing that anyways. You know what I mean?
With onion and garlic or no?
I have garlic. I have garlic. Did I not bring an onion?
No, you didn't.
Well, I didn't think about onion. I didn't think about this in that way. You know what I mean?
But you really need an onion.
Not really.
Not really?
No.
Just garlic.
I'll show you. All
It
right.
doesn't hurt to have an onion, but.
It doesn't hurt to have an onion.
Okay, butter. You got cheese too.
Kate has.
She's one of those. She puts the onion in everything.
But not everybody
There's whole
cooks
clove
with
on it.
onions like
You got
that.
I do.
Oh, you do?
But what I was thinking was sauteed zucchini, kind of as a garnish over the pasta with the sauce and chicken. I didn't want to mix it. Because they're different, they have different consistencies.
Well,
Do you
this is my
use
Dutch oven. Do you have a Dutch oven? Use it to bake bread? Or is it, how do you stew?
It looks like a La Crusette to me.
This is from Target. It was on clearance. I got it for $30.
I know, on the front, on the side, I know where the.
I'm like, I don't have one. I'm gonna get one.
Are we chopping fresh or we're gonna go with the jar?
Excuse me,
What hell-
people that have hair, they need to wear nets.
You know, well, that,
No hair, no, back and nets.
you
I
know,
know that.
We'll get that next time.
you know what? For the food handlers, of
Very
course,
important, very
for the food handlers, of course.
He's like, I tried to put my hair up this morning. You're okay.
So she has a hair clip. What we're gonna do, she'll wash her hands.
Not there.
She'll wash her hands, she'll step away. Whip it, right?
I hate hair. Linda, he tried this morning to put his hair up. Okay. He did. Oh, he
If you
did.
feel like, if you wanna come back up,
Yeah.
you can.
Just
You
put your
wash your
hair up,
hands,
Mama.
put it all in the clip.
All the way in the back.
You don't need to wear
All the way.
that.
Nope.
And you're
You're good. No.
Here you do.
I did, I wore my bonnet last week.
Oh, yes, see?
I wore your bonnet.
Oh, no, yeah, you had a hat on.
Yeah.
Tess is like, I'm cooking. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You want this plate or what? You know what I mean?
He's a chef. You're a chef?
At this point, I'm whatever you call me. You call me whatever you want. If I answer to it, that's a different thing. So we're gonna do, I'm gonna crack some garlic. I mean, if somebody would hurry up with my cutting board, I mean, this cutting
Did you
board
bring
over
your
here.
cutting board?
Yeah, cutting board over here.
Nobody said anything.
You know what I mean?
I already gave you my cutting
I
board.
know.
Okay, which, cutting board is
This is
better,
vegetable.
the wood or the other kind?
So if
There's
you want
so
to
many
do
now.
meat is like, don't use this because it's porous, right? Or you have a separate cutting board just for meat.
So what I do is I like wood. There's a way that I take care of wood to dry it as well.
What do you do? To take care
It
of?
just has to be bone dry. Like you have to set it out to where it's bone dry. Right? If it doesn't dry, the wood wants to naturally dry, right? That's its nature. It wants water. You don't give it water, it will dry out. But I do like the plastic.
You want the plastic?
I do like the plastic.
I have a new one. Not new, it's somewhat.
I have a metal one for meat because then it won't absorb the bacteria.
Yeah, not metal, they're.
So what I do is I'll take my wood and then I'll put the plastic over the top. Because I need the structure of the wood. I need to, when I chop at a certain hardness, right? Or when I dice, when I use my knife. Sometimes just on the plastic, on the countertop, it's no good for me.
So how do you know when the noodles done?
Well, we
So
can
you
turn those
still
down.
want wood?
I want the wood, but I like the idea of the plastic because I can just, you know what I mean? And I can sterilize it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I can throw them away, they're disposable, you know? My wood, I don't want to mess it up, but I like the structure of it.
So at home, how do you know when your noodles done? What do you do?
We're not gonna, we'll turn it down, turn them down if we don't want them done. Turn it down to low, turn it to low, we don't want them done yet.
Taste it, right? That's what I do.
Yeah, me too.
Let's do this. Hey, let's fire that one, is that one hot? Is it? What were you gonna do with this? That's a spaghetti.
What do you mean by
Try
al
a
dente?
zucchini.
That's a French,
Try,
al dente means.
Try a
it's okay.
fettuccine.
They only use it in pasta, huh? Al dente.
Yeah, because if you're gonna be cooking some more, you don't want it to be too.
So it's, you mean in French, it's good enough?
Yeah, or just like firm.
Still firm.
Yeah. I think that's what it means.
I didn't bring my Google.
You got your phone?
I didn't bring.
She didn't bring her
my
phone.
I want to be really focused on cooking.
Wait, who's good at stop chopping garlic?
Somebody see this.
We don't want to done anyways. Couple more minutes? Perfect. Don't turn it up though, because we have time. This is our clock. Like, I don't want that done yet. Everything will be done at the same time.
Are you using my garlic? You didn't use my big knife. Cleaver.
Well, let's try some new equipment here.
What knife do you use? My son usually buys that.
Cleaver. That's my knife. Or any grocery.
I use anything that I can sharpen. Like, I have a grinder at home. I will sharpen anything. I'll put it on that grindstone, and if it gets sharp, I will use it. Everything in the kitchen is a tool. I like how this rocks. So it has a nice little. So I can use the entire length of this blade because of how it rocks. Does that make sense? This one, same, but I try to stay away from the back. Right, that's how you get cut. And the back is always sharp because it's never used. So holding my knife, I'll try to balance a knife just to see if I can hold on to it. You know what I mean? You know, and now I know how to deal with it. I have control of this thing. I hate getting cut. I cut myself the other day. Like, first time in years, I cut myself.
Is it overcooked now?
Get over here. You're now the pasta chief.
You know her son is a world-renowned chef.
Well, then she should know.
No, my son, he doesn't like to give me all this secret.
Because he's been a cook-off with you at all times. You know what I mean?
No.
That's a spaghetti. Now, don't forget, there's two types of noodles in there, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. I hear the sizzle of flame.
It's like the best thing about cooking. When you hear that, it's game time. You know what I mean? That's game time. You're back home. I can feel it. You know what I mean? Yeah, we're back home now.
Every time I cook and go to work, they always tell me I smell like onion and garlic.
Oh,
Of course you do.
the best smell.
I smell garlic and onion. This is okay, sir.
Ready?
Sir, chef, it's okay.
Perfect. The
Al
other,
dente.
the other pasta
Oh, yeah,
too. Check the ingredients of the fettuccine.
What did they say?
Oh,
There's
it smells so
the-
good in here.
Yeah, this is the
The smell just kicked out to me. I was like, ooh,
When you hear that, it's game time.
yeah.
What are you doing, Kat?
It's Kat's kitchen.
I'm testing it.
You're
So-
testing it? Don't put it back where the chicken is.
No, I'm not.
That's trash.
I've done that so much.
Wear your eyeglasses.
I couldn't see that.
This is trash. Garlic.
We're gonna get into a more immersive class here next time. So everybody's chiming in.
Can
You know what I mean?
you talk about the sauce while that's cooking?
No. I am into seasoning this chicken right now. Let me live.
There's
Let me live.
garlic.
This is
a garlic pepper.
Garlic pepper?
It says garlic pepper, but it's a garlic salt with pepper in it. Alright? So, when I season, my way, do you want to show the seasoning technique?
Yeah, so I was seasoning, we were making wings, and I was just seasoning it like how the girlie does, but
Sure.
he says, you have to do it from the top with the.
No. Okay, so that right there is 100% what you do not do. Okay? Did you see that whole little, you know what I mean? Remember Morton's When It Rains, It Pours? So when you're seasoning, grab from the bottom, a light tilt, and you want it to dust. Little dust. Like Tinkerbell. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You catch them again. Instead of pouring, if your elbow goes up, you lost. Okay?
Do it with poison, right?
It's kind of like pouring wine. Kind of like pouring a glass of wine. Pour more. Right? That way you don't overseason. All right, this is a really good. This is actually a really important tip.
It smells so good.
Let me get your attention for a quick second.
Yeah,
Let me
what
get
is
your
that,
attention.
parmesan?
Let me get your attention for a quick second.
Oh.
When you're seasoning, sometimes when we're seasoning, sometimes we use 2 different salts.
Yeah.
Right? Are we attending the class, or can I get your attention? Attention. Sometimes when we're seasoning, we use 2 different salts. I know that this is a salt product. That is a salt product as well. Makes sense? I also know that I added salt to this water in the beginning, remember?
Yeah.
Right? So we want to be mindful of that, right? This is why I use this technique to go lightly, right? Just want to go lightly. Right?
Yeah.
You can always add, when it comes to salt, you can always add salt and pepper. This is a pasta dish. So in a restaurant, you order pasta. Somebody's going to come up to you with a pepper mill, and they're going to say fresh ground pepper. Oh, you order soup, they're going to say fresh ground pepper. If you order pasta, they'll say fresh ground pepper. And if you order a salad, they will ask you fresh ground pepper.
You want some Parmesan with that, sir?
Yeah. It's easy. I hear you. Well,
What is this seasoning?
it's about to step it up.
Sir Chef, what is this seasoning?
That is Tony Chacharese.
It's Creole seasoning, so there is salt, red pepper, black pepper, chili powder, garlic powder, more garlic.
Pretty much everything
Yeah,
you
this is
need
a pretty good.
for a Cajun flavor profile, for a blackened flavor profile. So I cook.
Italian seasoning. You don't put Italian seasoning with the butter?
Say again?
Italian seasoning.
No.
Oh,
Italian seasoning has oregano. It has thyme. I don't want any of that. I'm a southerner.
Oh.
You know what I mean? I'm a southerner. If I were making a red sauce, then those flavors.
Oh, if it's red sauce.
If it's a red sauce, then I can go into more of a Mediterranean flavor profile. Right? And Italian seasoning is, don't get it twisted, Italian seasoning is
Chef, are you doing
Greek.
the noodles?
Greek,
No, that's good.
right? Mediterranean is Mediterranean.
It's already good.
Okay, does it need to be turned off?
Yeah, sorry.
It's fine.
Okay.
Who, my win.
Where do you buy that? Sam's Club?
Everywhere.
That seasoning?
My win.
Yes.
Can we turn that water on?
This water?
Yep.
Do you season chicken, pork, and everything?
Wash it in cold water. Without cooking.
I want to give it space.
I just bought 3 yesterday.
I want to give it space.
sir.
Ma'am,
This is only for chicken, pork, or beef, or what? Forever.
anything,
Anything?
anything. This is my all-purpose seasoning. My grandma would use a
You're
product.
from the news?
We've been- My grandma, the ladies in my family, they would use a product called Seasonal. And it has all of the seasonings.
Oh.
When you have lime juice,
That's lime.
hit me. There we go. There we go.
About 3 teaspoons to taste.
To taste. This is this particular lime juice is, I got this at Persian market. Let me tell you right now.
Why? Fresh is good, isn't it?
It is different. It is
Very
strong.
concentrated.
But there's no Persian store over here.
Alisa.
You go find it 99 Ranch Market,
What is that?
but I got that from.
Was a pretty, have you seen how dark it is?
Oh.
Yeah, it's not that's not the knockoff stuff. Probably straight lime juice. What's on the ingredient list?
And that you can also get like at Walmart and stuff, right?
That one, no.
No?
Then we use a fresh one?
Absolutely. That's how I get down. You can limit to it.
Everything should be fresh.
And basically, we're gonna add a little bit of citrus to the chicken. Helps tenderize it a little bit. The acid helps break it down. And gives it flavor.
Lime juice.
Yeah.
At this point, so the chicken is just about done, right? So what I'm gonna do now, now mind you folks, by the way, can you get into use what you have available? So this particular store is right across the street from where I live. I go there because they have fresh produce, right? What I'll do is, when fruit is in season, I will get a lot of it, and then I'll process it. It's in a Ziploc, boom. I got every fruit you can name for a smoothie right now in my freezer.
Yeah, so if I have excess lime that's gonna go bad, I just squeeze it and then put it in a jar, put it in the fridge. And then that way, if I need it, it's there. And I'm Vietnamese, so we use a lot of fish sauce, nước chấm.
Yes, me too.
So you make that ahead of time for all your, everything.
Yeah. This won't be good if there's no fish sauce.
Just like the pasta is like a clock for me. It's like a timer for me. I need the next skillet.
Right there.
I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna move this
Kain na tayo.
back. I'm gonna leave that.
Can I show it to them? Can I bring it around?
Absolutely.
All right, you, just hot, okay?
Oh,
What do you smell?
this is the My Win edition. See, these are pots and pans. This range, I've never used this range before. Right? I've never used this type of range.
Yeah,
before.
I know. We had no beer with that.
And I tell you right now, this thing gets hot.
Oh, yeah.
It kicks up. Like,
How come they have a beautiful stove over here and we have the old fashioned one? You have one?
So that's my hex clad. So it's a mixture of stainless steel and, so you can use metal
Teflon. Stainless steel Teflon, right?
or something, yeah.
Yeah, like, looks like Teflon.
This is Teflon. This is hex clad.
Okay.
Got a Costco.
Hexclad is, these types of dishes, that pattern is for energy distribution. Even energy distribution.
It's my favorite pan. But you can use like a metal screw.
That might not make it home with you.
No.
Before I use like cheaper ones, so I don't like.
Yeah, because it's not stick, it goes bad. So you don't want that Teflon to come out. So
Mylan, we're gonna need,
What you need?
what we're gonna do, is we're gonna kick this up, keep this going, right? I want this thing fired. This is hot already. Yikes. Okay. So, butter? All right, folks, at this point, if you're interested in understanding how to make a good Alfredo sauce from scratch, it's game time.
A lot of butter.
No.
So,
Especially in a dish like this, I already know because of the dish that I'm using, I have a little leeway with sticking. Make sense? This is quality stuff. It's not cast iron. My cast iron, you better work that thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But everything will stick. This is one of my favorite little pots in the house.
Yeah.
I have burnt everything you can imagine in this thing. Like if you don't pay attention to your rice, it's burnt. You don't pay attention to your grits, it's burnt.
Well, then do the rice in the wok. I mean, not in the wok, in the crock pot.
So
You know, you have
right away I put butter in, right? I could tell it was kind of getting a little brown. Make sense? Now, brown butter is a good flavor profile, right? It's kind of like roasted marshmallows. There's marshmallow and then there's roasted marshmallow. You know what I mean? You're gonna eat them either way, right? So what I do,
I don't like when it's brown, no.
oh, you know what?
It's supposed to be good.
I got you. Okay. Let me live. You know what? Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this.
What is he cooking now?
Now, what she has just mentioned to us,
Oh, no.
what she's mentioned to us is perfect, and it's perfect for timing. Timing is everything. If you're gonna make a decision, you're gonna make a call, do it now. Make sense? I can always get rid of that pat of butter. Does that make sense? And start over, right? But once I'm too deep into the sauce, I cannot, you know what I mean? So if she doesn't like brown, if she doesn't like it browning, boom, I can take this thing off the fire, ditch that butter. Go
She
get
was the
another,
only one that didn't like it.
but it was a great,
Burnt doesn't taste good.
it's not burnt, it's not burnt,
It's not burnt.
it's not burnt.
Supposed to be like that.
So if,
Yes.
help me keep up. No, we can coach on any aspect of cooking.
all right, is there a reason why this is on?
Yeah, chicken, it needs to be cooked thoroughly, or you just turn it, keep turning that thing, keep working that thing.
Does it need to be on high?
No, it does not.
So we don't want it to be dry though. This is chicken breast.
Douse it with water. Cover it. Put it on low and cover it. You know, your steam will stay.
It'll just keep.
Your steam will stay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, boy, this gets hot quick.
Yeah.
Turn it on super hot.
I am impressed with this little.
Because it's electric.
No, because of the technology in this pan.
Oh, yeah.
These designs are made for even distribution of heat, right? So it separates heat very quickly, right? It also dissipates heat very quickly. Does that make sense? If I put it on here, it'll start to slow. If I take it away, it cools off quickly.
All right, so let's not burn the butter. We only have a limited amount of butter.
Well, we don't need it really. I'm gonna show you how to get down. We don't really need it.
I'm sorry, say again?
We don't really need butter.
Oh, but butter makes it
We
better.
have
No.
we have olive oil.
Don't listen to Chuck.
You have olive oil. You have garlic.
I love butter. Right? No, of course, butter. I love butter, but I have.
All right, little Miss
Okay.
Butterburn over here.
I thought if it's burnt, it's not good. No, it's not good.
Brown butter is a great flavor profile.
Okay.
Brown versus burnt.
Butter, that's why we use butter for browning. Does that make sense?
Oh, okay.
Right? We use butter for browning.
All right.
Now, I am gonna add a little garlic to this thing. So what I'm doing is I'm building a flavor profile.
Vampires away.
I'm building
Yeah.
a flavor profile for this Alfredo sauce. What do I want it to taste like? Does that make sense?
Creamy, garlicky.
Okay, right. We think of things like creamy. We think of things like a little hint of garlic. Right? We don't.
I could get loose with sun-dried tomatoes, stuff like that, blah, blah, blah,
I
blah,
love
blah.
sun-dried tomato.
I knew you would, that's why I said it.
How about some kimchi?
I love kimchi too.
A little kimchi for a Korean flavor. If you're like master this, and you want like a little bit of.
No, because you're making it then.
We're making an Alfredo sauce, so there's a code that we have to stick to.
Korean sauce or
Right.
whatever.
Alfredo sauce is basic, folks.
That's for whoever wants to make it. Okay, that's true.
Yes, you
You
can't,
just have the next level.
you can't add,
It's
once you
like
get the
berries.
basics of an Alfredo sauce, once you understand how to build an Alfredo sauce, you can make it taste however you want. Now, one of the things I noticed, where's your, oh. Okay, good, we got this heavy open.
I mix it up for you.
When you make Alfredo sauce, I want you to give,
Whipped cream.
I want you to consider,
Sir, chef, if there's no whipped cream, what can you put?
you don't have Alfredo sauce, sorry, you
Oh,
lost.
yeah. You love?
You need
Yeah,
it.
You can't use
You
anything
need-
aside from whipped cream?
There's people out there, you can't, half and half will cook down. Does it make
But
sense?
still not.
Half and half?
Doesn't taste good.
You need a
No,
thick cream.
taste, listen, so how do we get cream? Start with that, right? We milk a cow, right? It starts with milk. Cream rises to the top, correct? So if I take regular milk and I put it on a low simmer,
Yeah.
it will start to get thick at the top. Half and half is half milk and half heavy whipping cream.
So,
Make sense?
may I add, you can also use, if you are lactose intolerant,
Uh-huh.
coconut cream.
Well,
So
what
Anything that will get thick.
it
This
will,
is Alfredo?
you can, if you're lactose intolerant, but you want a creamy thing,
You're into cream sauce at that, you're into a creamy sauce at that point,
Yeah.
right?
I don't know what other creams they have besides coconut and probably have other.
You want, well, because we're specific with Alfredo sauce, right? I mean, and this goes with macaroni and cheese, everything. I build this sauce with mac and cheese, the whole bit. Now,
Yeah.
how does that look? Right?
Perfect.
Good.
Just,
More butter. Sir, more butter.
you don't need butter.
I just need to think.
We're having more cream, we're adding cream.
You don't need butter.
You gotta think it.
The only, listen, so the only
I'm taking
reason,
one medication. She says thicken the arteries. She wants to thicken
I
her
don't care.
arteries.
well, we have,
my medication, Vaseline.
you get butter from,
We're gonna,
butter is dairy, just like this milk. Makes sense?
all right,
So,
Antonio, time check, how much time do we have?
Well, we're past it, but the thing is, we're having so much fun.
exactly.
Okay,
Because the reason why we have a time restriction at Miraforce is because it was at the end of the day.
okay.
My way, wash the
So-
chicken.
Yeah,
Wash the chicken and make sure the pasta's separate.
That's okay.
because now we still have to eat, and that's gonna probably take another hour,
Yeah.
and then
No.
I have to clean, and that's.
What time is it? Are we,
12:15.
we're vibing. Wait.
Oh, and it's going to become traffic now.
Not too aggressive.
Traffic in the hallway.
Right? You don't want to move it. It's kind of like,
I said,
aggressive.
there'll be traffic in the hallway.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of traffic. I mean, I should probably get some work done.
But it's online.
I'll be in my office, you guys can see me, I'll be right there.
So,
So, when it's time for plating, we have plates.
Oh, yes, let's set,
all right, so
We're almost there.
let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's stay with the class, okay? Let's stay with the
Okay,
class.
I'm gonna go work, you do your class.
We're teaching,
Alright, cool.
okay? So, as long as I got somebody taking notes, that's all it takes is one. I have a student.
okay,
Right.
ooh, look at this.
So we're gonna fire this thing, and what we want to do, take one of these little spatulas, right? This will need to come to a very aggressive boil. Anybody work with condensed milk?
Condensed milk?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
know what condensed milk
You know how when you're making candies and stuff like that with condensed milk, it's
is.
sugar and milk, right?
Right.
What happens is you're evaporating, you're drying out that cream. And what happens is what you're left with is a concentrated creamy sugar. Make sense?
Yeah.
Heavy whipping cream works just like condensed milk.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
how you
You want it bubbly, boiling. Once it's boiling, you have to move it to keep it evaporating, right? The more we get evaporated, the thicker the sauce. But it just takes patience, right? We kind of fall into a place. I like cooking because it holds me in one place.
So healthy cream, you want
The
to take
way I cook, it holds my attention.
So this
Yeah.
is
When I
1
don't,
quart.
I just realized the other day, when I don't want to do something, I start cooking.
Yeah, it takes time.
Now, it took me back to a childhood memory. I'm up late. My mom tells us go to bed, right?
But you're not tired.
right, and I'm the oldest. So what I do, I start washing the dishes, and my mom's like, "Okay, you can hang out." Right? I just realized I'm 50. I'll be 50 next month. I just realized that when I don't want to go to bed, I get in the kitchen. Right? Since I was a kid, right? Now, when I don't want to do something in life, like if I don't want to deal with it, I'm in the kitchen. You know what I mean? It's weird, but it's like
It's your,
escape.
your escape, your go-to.
It's
to
an
kinda-
excuse. It's an excuse, right?
To not have to
Probably a
deal
bad
with.
habit. Probably a bad habit. Just realize that.
Yeah,
Really, guy.
but it's a good habit.
Guy, get out of the kitchen and fill out that paperwork.
All right. It's boiling.
All right. So now we have this boil. If it comes up like that, take it off the fire. Okay.
Oh, if it's foamy?
If it foam, it will foam. I need it to foam.
Okay.
Right? And I can tell you right now, if this skillet wasn't as good as it is, I probably would have burned it. Does it make sense?
Yeah.
So what have you added so far? You had butter,
Garlic.
Butter, garlic, that's all an
And
Alfredo
then
sauce
cream.
is. Now, you see how fast this thing wants to jump out of the pot? Make sense? But as I stir it, it cools it. So little circles around the bottom. Literally, I'm scraping this cream off the bottom of the skillet. Does that make sense? The smaller circles cool off the cream that's at the top. If it gets too aggressive and you feel like it's getting out of control, when it gets bubbly, I stir, right? That's why I say small circles. If you move this sauce, it will jump out of the pan and will burn you. Like just if I kind of, every now and again, I'll splash this thing around. I'm like, really, guy? Little circles. That is how you control it. Little circles. And this sauce.
You really have to boil it, huh? Boil it.
Oh, it is boiling. It is boiling. Like this is pretty aggressive, actually. Now,
So by you doing that, it's just getting thicker and thicker.
yes, you see the steam coming off?
Yes.
It has no choice but to get thicker.
it's also on high, so you have to do it on high?
It's game time with me. I'm the top chef. You know what I mean? But you need, if you want to get this sauce done quickly, you need that high heat to evaporate this cream, right? You want to get rid of the water in the milk.
Now, will you be
Small
adding
circles.
seasoning to it after?
Absolutely. Now, with the Alfredo sauce, it's a pasta dish. Guess what? You can add salt and pepper at the table. I would suggest too, when you're making Alfredo sauce, try heavy whipping cream that's grass-fed milk, and see, don't you taste the sweetness of the grass in your heavy whipping cream. It's amazing. I want it, there's there little forks and spoons? Because what's gonna happen is I want them to try this.
They're right there.
In the Philippines, if you want the best chicken, steal it from your neighbors.
Is it?
The fresh.
Who can help this test? You know where we can find little plates?
So you can kind of see,
Check in this drawer in here. There.
Individual tastings and plastic comes here.
who wants to try and stir?
Let me taste it.
Here, let me put my hair up, hold on.
You have a barrette?
Cause that tech's gonna be
No, her
hot.
hair's long enough, just tied in a knot, baby.
No, she doesn't.
Rubber band, she keeps the scrunchie on her wrist.
I do.
Now you got your hand.
Here, let me go wash my hands.
There we go.
Here's a spoon, right?
There's also gloves if you want. Okay, Mylene, so let's do this. I want to saute that zucchini.
You want to transfer the.
The meat, we'll transfer the meat into this thing if you want.
Why you have to, what is this?
This garlic, jar garlic.
Circles?
You don't
That's
have
it.
the fresh garlic.
Little dice
Shortcut.
circles, and you want to touch every
Why doesn't
inch
this-
of the bottom of that.
Okay.
And you can kind of, you figure it out, but the idea is you don't want it to stick.
What is that, the rest of it?
So we're gonna transfer this over so we can cook the zucchini.
Okay.
Little circles.
Oh,
big
you
circles.
gotta cook that.
Yeah.
You still have to cook
There you go.
zucchini?
Yeah, just like a
Lighter
quick
on
stir
your-
fry.
Lighter on your wrist.
Oh, okay.
Lighter on your wrist. You just want to touch the bottom of that.
Smells
thing,
good.
Right? There you go. See
Okay.
how that sauce is thickening?
What I do is just pour the whipped cream, I don't.
Have that circle,
didn't know
that's
that you
go around. Right? And then every now and again, I'll show you. So, circle, 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 circle. And then,
You have to wait.
now it's thick enough. And you can feel the
You wanna come
bottom.
closer? You wanna take
Do
a
you hear
picture
that?
of it?
Yeah.
Come
Do you
on,
hear
be
that?
careful.
That is,
No, my hair is not,
that is
my hair is down.
restriction.
But the Alfredo job is easier.
You see?
Yeah.
That is, literally, it's sizzling as new milk touches. I have to get that off of there, right? I have to separate the cream, I have to separate that cream from the skillet. Otherwise, it will create a crust at the bottom.
Yeah,
I'm
and we're trying
feeling
to
for-
avoid.
I'm feeling for crustiness with my,
Okay.
makes sense?
Yes.
Turn that fire down. Or actually, leave it and grab some more whipping cream.
I just pour it.
Okay, so what I'm feeling for is the bottom. I want to feel for rough stuff. If there's anything rough,
Yes, yes.
yes, because we got a lot of people. So let's just make it all. But pour it all in there. So if you ever feel like, oh, it's, boom, you just start over. Now it's kind of starting over. Does that make sense?
All right.
So go for it. Feel the bottom of the pan.
Sarge,
Feel it.
chef,
You know how, Tina, how sometimes the milk will make a crust?
It will.
Okay, so we're trying
if
to
we're buying
avoid
just the
for the crust
Alfredo jar, do we still have to
Right.
do that?
Once
But
the,
it won't
once the
taste
milk and the
good.
skillet are the same temperature,
But it
it
is a
will.
shortcut, so you
try
can
to
buy
harden
a
it.
jar, but
Try
it's
to
nice
harden
not to do it once, right? And
So
you
like
see
you
how
said,
much-
stir like this,
Okay,
circle,
well,
and then do what you just said.
There you
and
go.
then get the bottom,
There you go.
And then back again to little
Every
circles.
inch of the bottom of that pan, you have to separate that milk from the bottom of that skillet. Make sense? Otherwise, it'll create a hard spot. You see this little thing right there?
Yeah,
Right? That's what'll happen.
So this
that's
is
what
the
it'll
yolk.
start forming like a
little
little
crust.
crust. Yeah,
That we square this.
little ones, Tina.
Okay, so now we're
Because
gonna.
you're trying to-
Hold it.
You're trying to get the
So
whole bottom
when you hold
part.
this crust, let me show you. Like this, right? And I very lightly, right? So this also rests up against my finger, up against the palm of my hand. This is at the palm of my hand, boom. And then I'm here, and I'm feeling. You can hear.
All right, I'm gonna get in here and stir fry the zucchini. Where's the butter?
The butter
You
is
use
here.
the, olive oil.
Do we have enough
Olive
pasta?
oil sauce?
So small circles. Here you go, small circles.
What kind of olive oil?
Around.
This is extra virgin olive oil.
Oh, okay.
It's a, it's a
It's gonna get
Italian.
aggressive in a second here.
People sit down,
Too many people, I would disturb.
I would go,
She is definitely the event coordinator
right.
from here on out. You know what I mean? You got the do's and don'ts list. I mean, this is a class for you. Interact. Whatever.
All right.
I'm here
so-
for you.
This pan, I just added the oil. I'm just gonna throw in the zucchini.
Perfect.
So you're gonna fry the zucchini?
Right, the zucchini.
And it's gonna cook down because it's got a lot of liquid.
Right.
There you go.
Sorry?
A little light saute. What do you got? You got olive oil?
Yeah. The olive oil. I got the olive oil. What? Okay, you do your hand? I'm not putting my hand in there.
That's what those gloves are for.
Those are not heat-free. Can we add a little garlic to this stuff?
If you like.
All right. We need some garlic.
Now,
When do you use garlic? I don't use that one. I use fresh.
Yeah.
When do you use it? Whenever you run out?
first of all, let her smell that. Let her smell that.
We don't use fresh garlic?
Is that okay? Is that passable?
Yeah,
Is that
but
passable?
it doesn't taste good.
I'm gonna reduce it down anyways. I'm gonna cook it down, putting it to fire. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. This saves me time. That minced
Take
garlic,
your time, but the flavor.
the flavor is there. Garlic is
Yeah.
garlic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't buy good stuff.
I buy the
And
little,
listen,
I buy
and two, and here's another thing. I just chopped some garlic, right? Some cloves of garlic are fiery. Makes sense? They're very, I say fiery, they're very peppery.
So,
Does that make sense?
just saves you time.
And it's good for cholesterol.
Sometimes you
Fresh
get,
garlic.
sometimes it's weak. When you
Yeah.
get the fresh stuff, I don't know who produced it.
Yeah.
Makes sense? But I can tell you right now,
Fresh garlic is preferable, but you just use what you
okay,
got.
yep, this is fiery.
Yeah.
Yep. That's
I
garlic.
thought, oh, garlic.
Did you just eat that?
Except that one. We're crying now.
Oh, yeah, I did. That's garlic. Sometimes you
But
know,
it's,
you have
fresh
to
is
taste
good
it.
for cholesterol, you know?
You have to taste it. I probably should have tasted that earlier.
people eat it in the morning.
Because I'll just,
Yeah,
I never measure out garlic when I chop it.
yeah, because garlic's
If it-
good.
Give me about 3-4 pieces, da, 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 you
Oh,
know?
that sauce is looking good.
Okay, we're gonna
I'm trying hard.
do a little extra here. Now,
It takes a lot, huh? I didn't know. I
Yeah.
just pour it
Now-
and that's it.
now, do we have spoons or something?
There's right here in front of you.
It's
Um,
the taste, huh?
Listen,
No,
I want you to all try this, right? Grab a spoon,
And?
come up here,
And taste it.
dip it in.
Excuse me.
And see what Alfredo's sauce supposed to taste like. There's a sweetness to it. Grab your spoon, please. Please.
It is.
That's okay. I
Please.
know it's good.
No, you're trying it.
You said the
You're the
jar.
biggest critic out here,
The
too.
difference between the jar and the fresh.
And you can just toss your spoon when you're finished, but I want you to understand this before I put other flavor on this. I'm gonna add to this. But this is a basic Alfredo sauce.
Oh, it's
Yeah. That's your spoon, mama. You splashing everything on. I'm letting you live, though. Let me let you live. You know what I mean? Let you live.
sweet.
Good.
I just,
Little close for
Alfredo
good.
jar is
Good.
kind of salty.
Once you taste the fresh stuff and the jar stuff, it's not,
Right? Right?
you're gonna.
Yeah, it's sweet. The jar
I
is kind of.
didn't know.
Oh, because there's no
Parmesan
Parmesan
into it. I used to just pour the whipping cream, Parmesan
Listen, it
cheese.
didn't have to take me this long. Make sense?
Yes.
This is a class.
Yes.
Okay? And I'm gonna add some Munster cheese to it.
Oh, so you don't put cheese on
All right.
top?
I'm gonna add Munster cheese. I'm gonna melt cheese right in this thing. I'm gonna melt cheese right in this thing.
Oh,
All right, I'm gonna show you guys the zucchini
Is it
noodles.
done?
Yes, we don't want it to be too.
Okay, good.
okay.
So,
So you just want it, you
Look
want
how
it.
much water.
It releases.
Yeah, because you're gonna put the sauce on top, and then you add
So
salt.
are you gonna drain
Yes,
that
yes,
water?
we are.
Okay.
100%. So what's gonna happen is, where's the top of this? Perfect.
Oh, right there.
Just to keep it warm for now. Or to drain it. Oh, see, I figured.
We don't drain the noodle? We just keep here?
My noodles, I tell you right now,
Okay, so what happened to the steak now?
I tell you right now, my noodles, I leave my noodles, folks, I'll tell you.
She tasted it.
Did you put
Yeah.
garlic with it?
Yes.
Yes, and just olive oil?
Ella que lo probaras. Ella quería que lo probaras. Y
Olive oil, garlic.
You have much water I put on it, and it's totally jumping.
All right. What do you want to do with this, chef?
So,
We need more.
All right, so now that everybody's had a
I
chance
have
to,
a question.
please.
If you leave your noodles, your spaghetti like that?
Yep.
Without the water and you.
They'll keep getting thick.
No, they'll
They'll keep getting stiff. They'll keep getting thick.
bigger.
Your
I-
pasta,
Yeah.
so what you need, now you know, right? One, I can starve my pasta from water. Make sense? I can deprive it or I can add to it.
Does
Does it make sense? But the idea is when it's like this, just put some olive oil on it. Just put some olive oil on it, it'll stay separated. You don't have to give it more water. You don't, you know what I mean? But while it was cooking, you saw me add water to it because I don't want it to cook
Oh,
together.
you had water.
But if it
with
rests,
that?
while it's resting, I mean, it's not that big of a deal. While it's resting, this pasta's ready. Look at this thing. Oh my God. Oh my God.
You don't put truffle oil?
You don't have to.
When do you put truffle oil?
Whatever you want.
Is it red pasta or?
Yeah.
It just helps it stay separate.
All right,
So
we're
you
gonna
drink the
cook
water?
these.
No, you don't have to. Pasta, it wants water.
Okay.
Yeah, it's.
All right, excuse me for
Okay.
this.
Now I'm going to change the flavor profile of this Alfredo sauce, right? Now is the time where you get loose. Now she's got a good thick sauce. I will use whatever cheese is in the refrigerator. I kid you, yes, this is Munster. This is Munster cheese.
What? Not
Yes,
Parmesan?
yes, you can use American cheese. Parmesan, you can. Remember, Parmesan's salty. Does that make sense?
Oh, yeah.
You make your flavor profile how you want. Now I know that this is slightly sweet. Make sense?
Yeah, yeah.
I haven't added any salt or pepper, right? Now I'm into this Munster, right?
What is that?
This is a Munster cheese.
It's monster.
Parmesan is salty.
Oh, that's why you don't.
Parmesan is salty.
Add it at the end if you want.
Absolutely, it's a topping. Romano, salty. You know what I mean?
I'm a salty person. But
I know you are, and a buttery person.
Yes, I love butter.
You're like a walking piece of popcorn. Salty and buttery. Okay? Watch a movie together. You know what I mean?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
She already won my social. My mother's maiden name. That's my girlfriend now. You know what I mean? Like, for real.
The keys to your car.
Yeah, she want pin numbers and everything. Like, oh, who was just that? Yeah. Let me ask you a question. What's your nationality?
Filipino.
I knew it. Right?
We're salty people.
I tell you
We're
right now.
always salty.
My Filipino moms, I love my Filipino moms. I'll say that right now. You know what I mean? Like, if I die, come back, I want a Filipino mom. You know what I mean?
I can adopt you.
Filipino moms take care of their sons. I'm telling you this right now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Like
I know that.
ridiculously. You know what I mean?
Yes. Do you know that her son has a restaurant and we're gonna go on a field trip to LA?
I bet you he won't let her nowhere in that kitchen.
Yeah.
Because she's in charge of everything, the control freak. Now look at that sauce. That sauce is done. This is done. More olive oil. Or butter. Here, just use the rest of the butter. You want? But, okay, there you go. I don't know who pulled the tab on that. I had a small hole. My win, you did, didn't you?
I did.
So I had this covering and it had a small hole. So all I could,
You didn't say anything about not food.
my wind comes and rips the whole thing. Now when I pour it, a lot came out. You know?
Sir Jack, is that enough?
Everything's
The sauce?
done. Everything's done.
She's like, no.
No. You have to move it. You have to move it. Tina got bored over here.
She's like, no.
Now,
Like, how many minutes?
You gotta show people your sauce.
You have to make sure it thickens.
oh no, you have to make sure it doesn't stick. It will stick it.
Yeah,
It's going to.
But the reason why so long, right?
Because this is a class,
And you gotta make sure it thickens.
right?
But is that enough for all those noodles?
Just use a little bit because it's super thick. I'll tell you this right now. That is a rich sauce right now. I'll tell you that right now. Now, let's plate. Get it while it's hot. So let's do like, you want to do one, like a demo plate real quick?
Yeah, we have some real plates.
No. Wait.
Plastic plates?
I'm gonna plate one so you can take pictures really quick.
Yes.
Where's your pasta fork? Got it? All right, so
The chicken.
this is like a little optional little twist too. It's a little optional little twist. You know? Little optional little twist.
Dress the bottom of the.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna come here. Where's my tongue?
Right here, behind you.
Please put that tongue.
You gotta twist it.
Right? I don't know if I'm going too big. I always go too big.
Just a
That's
little
big
bit.
one.
Delicate.
Right?
That's tasty.
Oh, you mix it, huh?
You gotta make it like if you're making it at the restaurant just for looks.
Just for plating.
Yes.
Just for plating. Eat it how you want.
He's serving a lot.
Okay. Miss.
Wow, I had a little miss.
Calm down.
Little game warden over there.
No, because in Italy, you just.
Okay, we're not in Italy. We're not in Italy.
Just a little bit.
We are.
We're in Run Park.
Okay.
We're not in Italy. We're in
Game time
Run
over
Park.
here. There you have it, folks. It's real over here. You know what I mean? This community right here, no joke.
A little salt and pepper for garnish. We didn't bring any.
I tell you right now. My way, what about this?
Like this.
And it'll kind of go like that.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And if I had some chocolate or something like that.
Yeah, you gotta clean the plate though, chef.
It's okay.
You got
No, it's presentation.
Oh, for presentation, okay, for social media. For Italy.
Yeah, we gotta.
For-
Oh my gosh, no,
You know what, you could add kimchi on that.
Right?
Yeah. I felt like my sister.
What is kimchi?
All right, hold it.
Oh,
Grab
okay.
It's really good.
Game time.
All right, don't do it. Take
Get
a
on my
picture.
level. Game time.
Every houses, they have big jar with kimchi, huh? Every house.
All right, can you take a picture for us?
Of course. Ready? There you go.
Got him.
All right, so you're in a plate.
Let's go. Let's do this.
You wanna, like an assembly line, or you want them to come and?
I think it's best if you serve.
Okay.
This way we're,
Little Miss Game Warden over there.
because we don't want,
All right, so.
too
Wait.
much.
Let's take care of you first. That-
No, but I don't look like that.
My little voice in the back.
No, like this.
Come over here and
Just-
tell me what to do.
She wants, like the prison,
No,
like,
no,
you know,
let her talk.
she wants a little bit, just a little bit.
Okay.
Just a, let me see.
That's too much.
No, did you?
That's it. Serve her like if
That's
she's in
And
Italy.
then the other, like.
And here's the thing. I know my girls.
All right? When they say they don't want that much, yeah, they do.
Right?
Yeah, they do.
That's where the sauce is.
Don't be shy.
That's it.
That's it, that's enough greens.
So you, what I like is the sauce. You put sauce.
The sauce is thick, Marge, rich.
It's okay.
I know it's okay, but we're not gonna overdo it. We're
Now
gonna
you gotta put a little bit.
make sure that everyone gets sauce. This sauce is super thick, Mom. I guarantee you this is enough, but let's just do
That's
that for you.
it. Bene, bene, bene.
There we go. Fresh cracked pepper?
Yeah.
And I need a fork. Okay.
Game time.
Okay. All right.
She spoke 2 different languages.
Yeah.
Bene bene,
Bene,
Italian.
bene.
A ver is Spanish.
Spanish.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna get your reaction. Are you ready? First bite.
She's taping me too.
Well, put the plate down, use a
Wait,
spoon.
I don't know. No, it's okay. Oh, I see.
Collect
Yeah.
it and you put your
I
plate
see.
down.
That's
But
true.
she got a whole.
But wait a
different-
minute. Yeah.
Oh.
Wait a minute.
Okay, okay, first bite.
I like how she's ready for the camera. Camera ready.
All right. Instant reaction, replay.
Delicioso.
Delicioso. Oh. All right, who's next?
Good.
All right.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. How about this young lady in the back?
My win. What we're gonna do
Yes.
is just like you said. There's about 15 of us.
Yes.
Give me 15 plates with pasta on it.
Okay, I will do that.
15 plates of pasta on it. And we will follow each other.
Here.
And we will follow each other.
Clean this counter so we have room.
That's good.
What do we put on here? Wait.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean.
Okay, let's sit on this.
So we could all.
Get you some plates.
I got plates over here. I got them in my hand.
Okay.
Let's double those plates. This is hot.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Is that enough?
More.
More pasta?
More pasta. So my wing. There you go.
I'll get that one.
All right.
Give me a towel,
And,
or you can use that cookie sheet.
Oh,
all right.
Okay, well, it's fine.
Creativeful.
And mine.
This is for pictures.
Have it. Eat that thing.
All right.
The people.
Go behind me with zucchini.
You're doing zucchinis?
Right?
Okay.
Don't forget
We're building all of
don't
the
forget
plates.
my sertoni, okay? My sertoni.
Tony Sestre.
Okay.
Tony.
You put
Oh,
your
so
own.
Tony, Barnabe.
Is that Bernabé?
Barnabe. Gotta roll that last R
All right, I need two scissors because it's too long.
with a light B at the end. Barnabe. You take your time. Take your time. Just take your time.
I doubled it.
Oh my God, I'm so hungry.
You don't have to cut it, Mike. Get the whole thing.
I ate rice, so I'm okay.
I'm cutting it.
When I eat rice.
You want me to use zucchini? I'm cutting it.
Okay, I will do zucchini. You're on pasta now. Just got sick of pasta. There you go. Remember struggling with the zucchini over here.
It's too long.
So when you're dealing with something like this, pick it up, right? Pick it up high,
And
right?
shake it?
No,
No?
no, you don't have to shake it.
Do we have
Makes
enough?
sense?
How many people?
That's it.
15.
Yeah,
You did good. When you serve it.
right.
Take it by.
When you're plating, try not to look at it as like baby food.
Yeah.
Right? We're not serving kids here.
It's only with spoon and fork when they're, it's in here.
Okay.
Now, it's long. Lift it up high. Give me some more pasta.
What if you can't eat that much pasta?
There you go.
That,
Some people have sugar problems.
yes.
Well, listen, your sugar issue, right? I'm not telling you to eat the whole plate. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
12, 13,
5,
2 more plates.
10.
2 more plates.
2? Okay, good. Oh. We'll borrow that one.
Cut it. Cut it. Where's Barnaby?
Barnaby.
Yes.
Boss, take that one.
Did we count him? Did we, in the 15, was, Tony counted in the 15 people?
Tony is.
If not, so I can get more. Here, take
Please,
that one.
please, everybody sign in. You guys, I had some stuff this ran longer. So Anna, can I put you in charge or no? I have to go.
Yeah.
Yes.
I have to go. I will be back. I love you guys. Anna, you're in charge,
Okay.
okay?
We'll have this
So,
place
In
cleaned
charge
up.
of cleaning?
what?
We'll
In
have-
charge of cleaning?
No,
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 I'm
that's
not
you.
in charge of cleaning, just make sure everything.
Everybody signs in.
Yeah.
And then I'll.
And then I'll be right back, because
You good?
I need to go somewhere. Okay?
We'll be here.
What time are you coming back?
No, we gotta see.
You're good, you're good, you're good.
35 minutes?
Yeah.
Tony,
Tony, grab this and go.
take it with your.
I'll put it in my office,
Yes.
Okay, good.
because I was not gonna turn this down, dude, this is
Here.
so good.
Here, mijo,
Is that
here,
enough?
a fork.
We also have zucchini squares or
There.
place.
I'm on that zucchini.
Right, you're good.
Okay.
Are we good?
There's
We're good,
no-
we're good.
Chicken.
Oh, my drinks. Tony, the punch.
All right.
You want it?
Oh, yeah, definitely getting the punch.
Yeah.
Easy.
Here, you do the sauce.
I was,
I'll do the chicken.
Try juices. And mix everything. Oh, that's right.
Did we put tequila or vodka in it?
There's lime.
Let's do some zucchini squares.
Wait, wait, wait.
Why what?
We're not in a hurry.
I am.
I know, you guys like soju.
Get no sauce. All right.
All
right.
How you do?
What?
Fresh cracked pepper.
Your zucchini is missing on that one.
Soju.
I like soju.
Can I borrow you for a second? And you go,
Okay, I'm coming in.
All right.
Keep mine.
Can we have that young lady in the back for a plate?
All right, so it looks like every plate has a little chicken on it, right?
I like lots of sauce, okay?
I know you do, but you're not having this sauce is super rich. I tried to tell you something. Little Miss McSaucy. Here, use this.
Oh, this spoon.
All right, grab a plate.
Use this one.
Make sure you have
And
sauce.
drizzle. Trust me, this sauce, you can stir it into your pasta, you will be fine.
You want?
It's that rich, folks, I'll tell you that right now. So start out with one for every plate. Okay?
Fork.
For every plate.
No, I have.
And then you can go back.
Yeah, you want more
Right in the
sauce?
middle,
Come
right
back.
in the middle. But get it done quick.
Okay.
Right in the middle, get it done quick. And boom, 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 boom.
Fork.
Yep.
Yeah,
Go to the next.
fork.
Now we're vibing. Right in the middle, go to the next one. There we go. Now Papa's in the game.
He's like, he's just
No
trying
circles,
to.
no circles, just put it in the middle. It will
No
trickle through.
spoons. Oh, he's putting
No,
the
no.
spoons.
You can- the spoons, you-
You're welcome. So
Pasta
fun.
and spoons. He knows what he's doing.
I usually just pour.
A little bit more.
Give me a second, let me put
Get
this
three
right
more,
here.
get 3 more, and then we can give somebody, give people more. Boom. Get that one. And let me see here. There we go. All right. And yours.
And
Give me some sauce here.
Tess, bring the plate.
There we go. Now we go back around.
One more.
There you go. Double down. There we go.
Okay, there.
There we go.
Okay, a lot of sauce.
Give the woman her sauce.
Good.
All right. Who's ready? Tess, you want to do a camera reaction? All right, Miss
You
Tess,
have to do that little circle.
Okay.
I know, right?
give us
Right
your
down the middle.
reaction.
Right down the middle.
First bite.
Right down the middle.
So good. Delicioso, perfecto.
How do you say it in Filipino?
See that sauce?
Masarap.
See that
No,
sauce is rich,
masarap.
right? That sauce spreads,
Yeah,
You know what I
it's
mean?
spread.
right?
Other
What do you
sauce.
guys
And it's
think?
not runny.
No.
It's not a runny sauce.
What do you think?
But
This-
it's runny
this-
sauce.
It's not watery.
Oh.
Makes sense? It doesn't collect. It sticks to your pasta.
Good.
It's good, but you know,
It is rich.
there is no bites. No,
Now,
because I gained weight.
a quick lesson. Remember how we had the pasta resting? That's the time when you chop your broccoli. You chop your broccoli, put the broccoli right over the top of the pasta, put the top on it. Blanched broccoli right there. Makes sense? Once,
You know what?
as soon as you take that water off of a boil, and you feel like it's getting close to al dente, put the broccoli on.
Oh,
Because it's all that
let me take one to
Yeah.
since we have enough.
It's
The lady in the red shirt, she's.
So just before,
We asked over there, when we were in Italy with my sister.
What do you?
Somebody asked for authentic, and I didn't like it because it was just.
Yeah.
We were not used to it.
Okay, thank you. You're welcome.
Authentic. It's like,
it's like going to an authentic Mexican restaurant and asking, do you have
Tina.
do you have a more milder salsa? And the girl goes to me, ketchup.
This is mine.
Okay.
Like it's that hot. You know what I mean? Deal with it. You know what I mean? The girl told me ketchup. You know what I mean? We have this hot. and ketchup.
you know, I just asked for,
You ask for something? Because they got,
I put that in everything, in the egg, everything.
because the guy like the building is also.
Okay, yours.
Oh my God.
You want to do it?
I do this all day long. You know what I mean?
Would you want to eat it? I have some.
Okay.
More zucchini.
Round it off with some sauteed zucchini, folks, if you like.
Oh, thank you, that was very good. He needs a clap now.
Right?
Yes.
Or put some of my.
I got the chicken.
Oh, there's Monica, oh God. There's somebody else come on, she's coming right now. So she can taste it.
And then pepper.
Now, if you can use, all of this can be used without the sauce.
Oh, that's okay.
You can have this
Oh my
entire
God.
dish without
What a
the
cutie
sauce,
pie.
just olive oil, salt, and
It's
pepper.
a cutie pie.
Um, I had a friend, a super cute Italian girl, super cute.
Hi, sweetie.
I go to pick her up.
Need, some pasta?
She says, Kate, can you wait? Her grandfather is there. And he's like, are you hungry?
And you cook.
Who's that?
An 80-year-old Italian man.
Wow.
And he boiled angel hair pasta. He boiled angel hair pasta, put salt in it, and he cut the broccoli. At the same time, he put the broccoli in there too. Right? When he poured the water off of it, put olive oil all over the top of it, Parmesan cheese, salt, and pepper. And I ate with that man that day. Olive oil, salt, pepper, broccoli, angel hair pasta. No butter. You know, no cream sauce, no red sauce.
Are you gonna eat? If not, can I save this for a tenant?
Absolutely save it for a tenant. Somebody's husband is not gonna.
No, she's right here, but she's with her granddaughter. And you put some sauteed,
No. Why don't you go sit down and eat? Don't worry about anybody that's not here.
she's.
You know what I mean? If they're not in here, they're not in here. Give away my food.
Oh, shoot.
You know what I mean? No, don't worry about it. I'm not gonna have this. I'm not gonna have this. Yeah.
All right. Good job.
It's good, huh? I haven't tasted it, but it smells good.
Another Latravion My Win production. Get on my level.